let's take an example where we would see that how easily we solve the match the headings, the main question tasks which the candidates or the students really feel difficult. Here I have taken three sections of a passage: section A, section B, and section C. We also have 5 list of headings. 5 list of headings are not going to be used for the sections. We would be ignoring 2 answers. So as a result, we will be using only 3 headings for each section. Now, let's just go through the list of headings. The list of headings are: 1. The environmental impact of modern farming. That is, what are the effects of the modern farming on the environment? The second one is the effects of government policy in rich countries. What kinds of policies were introduced in rich countries which had the positive effects? Governments and management of the environment. How does the government and management work together related to environment? The effects of government policy in poor countries. The same manner, the government policies in poor countries, and we are going to see the positive effects of the policies. Farming and food output. The exact pattern of farming, that is the correct pattern of farming, and the food output, that is how much is the production of the food. First, as I said, we need to understand the headings. If we do not understand the headings, it would be really difficult for us to match it with the passage, that is the paragraphs of the passage. Now let's take the section A. Are we going to read the whole paragraph? No. We would be just reading the first 2 lines and the last 2 lines. Definitely you will get your answer in just half a minute. Half a minute. So here, let's take the first 2 lines of section A. It clearly says the role of governments in environmental management is difficult but inescapable. That is, it is difficult, but yet we cannot ignore the role of governments in environmental management. Also, just see the last line of the second paragraph. Growth and environmentalism can actually go hand in hand if politicians have the courage. Politicians, they actually work for the government. So here it is saying that if the government and the environment management goes hand on hand, then definitely we would get a better result. So what can be the answer? The answer would be the third heading: governments and management of the environment. So we have used the answer number 3, governments and management of the environment, for section A. We will not be using the answer 3 for any other section as it is occupied by section A. Next section, section B. No activity affects more of the Earth's surface than farming. It shapes a third of the planet's land area, not counting Antarctica, and the proportion is rising. Okay, now let's take the last 2 lines, or if you feel that the paragraph is really small, that is, it has only 5 to 6 lines, you can just go through the whole paragraph. The next sentence, that is the second sentence, clearly reveals that the answer is number 5. World food output per head has risen by 4% between 1970s and 1980s, mainly as a result of increase in yields from land already in cultivation. So here actually they have clearly said in the first line that more of the earth's surface is used for farming, and due to this particular activity, the world food output has risen by 4%. So the answer for this particular section is farming and food output. In short, here also we have taken the answer in just first 2 to 3 lines. Now let's take the last section, section 3. All these activities may have damaging environmental effects. For example, land clearing for agriculture is the largest single cause of deforestation. Chemical fertilizations and pesticides may contaminate water supplies. More intensive farming and abandon of fallow periods tend to exacerbate soil erosion. Here they are actually talking about modern farming. The modern farming which is used nowadays, and because of the modern farming, many environmental impacts have been damaged. That is, most of the environment is being damaged. So here you can also guess the answer. The answer is number 1, the environmental impact of modern farming. How modern farming impacts the environment in the negative manner. In short, I would just repeat the same strategy again and again. We would be just going through first 2 to 3 lines of the paragraph or last 2 to 3 lines of the paragraph. If the paragraph is really small or it is a very short paragraph, you can just skim and scan the paragraph, find the keywords and relate it to the heading, the perfect heading which would suit the paragraph, which would be the most suitable heading to the paragraph. Thank you so much, and we would be back with another video giving you the exact strategy of solving different question tasks related to IELTS speaking, reading, listening, and writing. Stay tuned for more videos and don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Also, do comment on our videos for more suggestions or your reviews.